What is up, crypto legends? How is everybody doing today? Make sure to absolutely destroy the like button. Grab yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, and we are going to dive in right away, straight into the content. How is everybody doing? Hopefully you are doing very, very well, legends. Let's go right away through the comment section, say hello to the community. I'm going to go through, obviously, the price of Bitcoin and going through the chances of what chances there is in hitting all-time high in the next coming hours, coming days. Is this still a possibility of a fake out of this symmetrical triangle? We can see the price action quite bullish here, breaking here very nicely. 4-hourly candle above this level. However, there is a level that if we do close today, the daily candle beneath, it can be looking quite weak for the price to possibly get a pullback by tomorrow and the next coming days. I'll explain that level right away. It's a level that we did get a really nice bounce from, and shout out to 𝗬𝗏, okay, one of the coaches in the Legends trading community, of course, very much predicting that bounce here at the $71,300 range. I think he is in a live stream at the moment, so shout out to him. Anyway, I'm going to go through the chart. I did get stopped out today, guys. I got stopped out on a trade, publicly in the Legends trading community. It was actually, a level that I thought that we were going to get a pullback. Okay, now this is the thing: when you are bullish and you're fighting the trend, you need to have extremely good risk management. Has to be said here, guys, I do not win every single trade, right? And today was one of those days that's actually in the red. Today I've had a red day, and it has to be talked about, right? We cannot only say, I'm the best trader in the world, this is, I only win, and look at this, look at my predictions like this one. Basically we talked about this basically on Wednesday, right? This was something that we talked about 5 days ago, which was the breakout of the bump and run scenario. Did get into this long position, did, really, really nice, did make some really nice gains. Okay, that is all good. That is all good. A lot of the predictions do play out very nicely, but some of them don't. And, today for me has been a red day, on Bybit, because I do trade on Bybit, on 𝗬𝟎, and some other platforms. And it has been a red day. Today, the P&L is just a few $100 in a loss, but the last 7 days has been a few $1,000s, right? So overall, a red day is a red day. It does happen. And it has to be said, right? And this was actually on the Legends community as well. I mean, the main reason of my short position, right? We need to talk about this, guys, because I cannot just randomly get into a bad trade and suddenly forget about it, right? We all like to take a look at good trades, look at my predictions, look how well, we've been talking about this bump and run scenario. I'm not sure if any other people have been talking about this. I know a lot of people have been talking about this symmetrical triangle because this is all over Twitter. I mean, I don't take a look at other YouTubers, other analysts on YouTube or crypto YouTube in general, only some fundamental guys that I just, enjoy watching based on fundamentals on cryptocurrency, but not TA. I do follow some TA guys on Twitter, and you could see the symmetrical triangle everywhere. Even, my mother, who is not a TA, she had this triangle posted on her Twitter, right? Just, as a joke, it was everywhere basically. But we talked about the bump and run, scenario just a few days ago that played out very, very nicely, right? That reversal scenario where you have the bump phase, consolidation, and breakthrough the lower high resistance that played out very, very nicely, which the target zone was the $71,800 highs, which has been met today. Most of my profits have been taken here at this range on my long trades from this area. Could we go to higher levels? Potentially, yes. Let me just explain the short trade that I got stopped out today at this zone. It was basically, and this is not the best way to get into a short position. This is why, no matter how much experience you do have, I do understand that shorting, shorting an uptrend, right? When the market is very bullish, if you want to try and detect a top, it is very, very complex. And the best thing that you could do is follow the trend just along those retracements if you are hitting a solid level of support. And for me, I was very much aware of this scenario. I mean, we were basically getting we basically created a swing failure pattern right from this pivot high, either or a failed, basically a failed breakout. And we did, I like the back tests of these levels a lot of the time. So we got the price breaking out from this high and then retracing down and coming all the way up and getting this reaction right over here as a back test. Okay, so you get Fibonacci as well from this pivot high to the pivot low, and you're hitting the 618 Fibonacci zone, 61865. You're back testing this pivot high, and we were also forming some pretty aggressive, I mean, not extremely aggressive, but we were forming some bearish CVD divergence, right? I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this, guys, because I, got into a loss today, and it needs to be talked about, right? I'm a trader. I'm a profitable trader. I'm happy to share track record, P&L. I'm very much happy to do so because, I don't want to be called a fake guru. I will share my track record to everybody that is saying that I'm a fake trader and all of the rest of it. I got someone in the comment section on the previous video saying that you're a fake guru. You just live off YouTube. And if you do see what YouTube pays me, you will laugh. You will laugh. Not even a quarter, right, of what I've made this week, which is anyway. I don't need to give any explanations, but I really do, because I want to be totally transparent with the scenario, and I want to say that today has been a loss, right? And I'm going to explain the reason of my trade. We were forming some bearish CVD divergence, which is basically higher highs on CVD right there, and you were forming some lower highs on the back test of this potential pivot high, as a failed auction. Now, in an uptrend, it is extremely dangerous to predict a possible top, because in an uptrend, what usually happens, of course, when you're making higher highs and higher lows, the highest probability scenario is that the highs are going to be tested again at some point. And if you're trying to get into a short position before some highs are taken, it's just like extremely risky, right? You might as well just move with the trend, okay? Get into the retracements and just take profits at the highs. It happens, it's kind of it's the easiest way to get into the positions, right? Just long the retracements and get out as soon as you test the highs, right? So if the trend is this, right, and you see the price action, with this price action, would you rather short or long at this level? Well, you would rather long, because there's a high probability in testing the highs. Well, I did completely the opposite today, right? Basically got into a short right there, but there was my reasons why. There was my reasons, basically, looking at a back test of this, failed breakout with bearish CVD divergence, it just really did not play out, right? It's a game of probabilities. My stop loss was extremely low here. It was a, stop loss above this wick right there, because I entered as we got this wick and thought, okay, this is it. This is likely going to come down and test these lows. And no, got stopped out. So anyway, I want to explain that, guys. It's very important for the community for me to go through the losses as well, right? Not only the wins, not only the good predictions, like the last few days, have been sticking bullish since the breakout of this bump and run. If we break out here, I am looking for $72,000. We do have that bunch of liquidity. We do have liquidity at all-time high as well, right? We do have a few $1 billion, of short liquidations above $74,000. So, this is the thing about the fake out right now. You kind of a little bit in doubt if there is a possible fake out from this triangle at the moment. and really because there's such a huge amount of short liquidations here that the price action just might as well just move up there, right? So we're going to analyze the levels of support and resistance in this episode, in this live stream right away, guys. And we're going to go through Gala. Somebody wants me to take a look at Gala by the looks of things. But anyway, let me go quickly through the comment section, say hello to the beautiful community, and I think we can go through some altcoins. No doubt we can take a look at some altcoins right away. Alt season soon, says Luke. Hello, Anthony. How are you doing? Daniel, thanks for joining. Simon Vicentubo, hello. Hi from Mallorca. Jane and Fernie. Hey, Vicentubo, how are you doing? From Mallorca, this is where I used to live. Hi, Andy. Jason was praising you. I know Jason is, he's absolutely great. I love Jason. He is a phenomenal trader, phenomenal content creator. He is... he's American. I like him. I like him very, very much. I, got nothing but love to share with, many different, YouTubers, crypto YouTubers, and especially Jason 𝗂𝗏𝗏, who is also one of the real ones out there, right? He is one of the real ones, no doubt about it. I've got, nothing but love for Jason 𝗂𝗏𝗏. Very, 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 very humble and nice human being. Right, I would like to say. Please chart for SLP. Okay, SLP, which is Smooth Love Potion. I want to talk about there are some charts that I want to talk about, legends, but I want to go through the charts for you basically as well. I really want to go through most of the comment sections because I feel I need to give back, right? I need to give back to the community. The community does, smash up the like button, smash it up, guys. Community is great. And let's take a look at Smooth Love Potion. What can I say about this crypto? This crypto is dancing around. Let's take a look at Smooth Love Potion on Binance Better. Potentially it wants to get the bounce here. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Massive breakout from descending wedge from 2022 2023. Obviously, this is something that we have been talking about. Most of the cryptos were forming that large descending wedge, also like Polkadot. Smooth Love Potion, is this bullish? Let's go through lower time frames. I mean, no doubt that we've tested the highs of this descending wedge structure right there, getting a bit of choppiness. This isn't a big, massive bullish, trend momentum. Now the question is this bullish? We did find a base right there on Smooth Love Potion. Very, very nice base. We are forming lower highs. Have we broken the structure here of this descending triangle? Okay, have we broken the resistance level? And I'm going to say, yeah, of course. It does look like that we have broke very, very nicely. Are we looking for higher levels? I mean, let's just do a quick analysis, guys, because I don't want to spend quite a lot of amount of the stream just looking at this random altcoin, which is used on, what's the game's name? I can't remember right now. Smooth Love Potion for Axie Infinity, right? Anyway, I would pay attention, obviously, to this high volume node on Smooth Love Potion. You got a high volume node at the 0.006 right there. We're just about to hit it. We're likely going to hit it. We're probably going to get a reaction and come down. However, if we do break above that level without claiming this high, there's no doubt I would be looking for that high to be claimed. Okay, I would be looking for this high to be claimed if you are going to break up successfully this high volume node of the last few weeks here traded on Smooth Love Potion. Keeping it simple, in a nutshell, we are breaking a bit of lower high resistance. You are breaking above the valley area over the range, just about to hit point of control. And, if we do double top right there, I would consider a short position back down to the value area low. Just keep it level to level trading here in the case of SLP. Let's go right away. Will we drop to $54,000 soon to make 10,000x, says 𝗵𝗫. Will we go to $54,000 soon? I mean, I want to go through the analysis on Bitcoin. I mean, let's focus through the analysis on Bitcoin. Some people are saying Pepe Please chart SLP. We have done that. Hi, Andy. Can we take a look at Pepe? Okay, we can take a look at Pepe as well, guys. Why not? Pepe, US dollar. I've sold almost, all of my Pepe. Pepe has been my best performing crypto, and I didn't invest much, as you know. Basically, I've invested $1,000 and made just over $20,000 approximately, which was absolutely insane. Because I did buy some random dude on YouTube, came out with Pepe, just here around April. I do have the YouTube video, and this is where I bought $1,000 worth of Pepe right over here, which was somebody said, hey Pepe, there's a launch of a new altcoin Pepe, and yeah, this one just absolutely, this one in just 1 year went absolutely great. Anyway, we'll take a look at Pepe, but it looks like Pepe is also forming a gigantic symmetrical triangle, right? Is this going to kind of mirror Bitcoin, right? We're just holding here the higher low support right there, kind of by a thread. It does look like very, very, very symmetrical triangle formation right there. Lower highs and lower lows, and higher lows, sorry. And this is just getting squeezed right now. This could definitely get into some pretty strong bullish momentum if we do break out from the resistance. Let's take a look at some resistance zones here. Looking at the volume profile. Screw you. This is on crypto. Where can I take? Kraken, Gemini, a high volume. I believe Bybit has significant volume on Pepe, on spot, basically. You can buy spot Pepe on Bybit. So, yeah, let's take a look at this right away. I mean, this does look pretty good. You are above the high volume node. Pepe does look pretty damn good for, a retest of these highs. Pepe does look quite bullish. I mean, wow, look at this. This was insane. This was too long. This was a zone to long here the last, couple of days. My goodness. Who got into a long position on Pepe? You're forming higher low support here on the symmetrical triangle. You are at the value area low from the last few weeks, basically the entire month of March right there, bouncing at the value area low. You are above point of control. That point of control here of the last few weeks, right? We're talking about 4 or 5 weeks. You are above that point of control. You have been getting supported by that point of control. Let's take a look at this on lower time frames right away. Zooming in here on the 5-minute time frame, whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, just broken through that point of control, bouncing as support. This is from the zone of March. Look how technical this level is. Getting the resistance, but breaking through, bounce, moving here to higher levels as we speak, right, during today. Looks pretty good. Obviously, would I long right now in the middle of the triangle? Not really. I mean, if you are in a triangle, what do you usually do when you hit a resistance? You come back, if you don't break, you usually hit the other level, right? So if you move to the upside and you do not successfully break from here, you would look for the support to be hit. So we have been hitting the support the last few days. So, obviously what comes next, the next zone is obviously looking at the resistance of the lower high, the lower high resistance trend line from the symmetrical triangle, attempting to break the value area high. Value area low has not been able to be broken the last few days on Pepe. Are we going to break value area high in the next coming days? I mean, no doubt this is the target zone. This is the attempt zone for the next coming days on Pepe. So overall, looking bullish. Any retracement back down to the point of control, I would consider a potential long position, okay, to the value area high and the resistance of the lower high trend line, okay, from the symmetrical triangle. That's why I would be looking here, just trading the range, until we actually break from this symmetrical triangle. That does look bullish. A symmetrical triangle coming from an uptrend is bullish, right? The probabilities in breaking up are higher, just like this one on Bitcoin, right? Symmetrical triangle probabilities are, breaking to the upside. Now, the question is on Bitcoin, is this sustainable? We are just above the lower highs here from the triangle, right? you would want to see a big breakout here, flip it as support, and then continue to the upside. I mean, we have been flipping this level as support. This is a daily and a weekly, level right over here. It has been tapped very, very nicely and bounced as support, right? It's that lower high from the 1st of April. Retraced all the way down there and got a really nice bounce of a few $100s, right? I mean, this is enough for a nice scalp day trade long position. Daily, weekly level, getting that beautiful bounce of, round about $600. Give or take. Main reason why you are rejecting from this point, and this is a take profit zone if you longed here. It's the point of control of this entire zone, right? Basically from today's price action. So you are getting a reaction. If you longed here at this level, right? It's a bit of an aggressive long position, right? It's very, no consolidation, no nothing. It's better to short, these reactions or long, basically a reaction where you do know that you are going to reverse based on the consolidation. But nevertheless, this was a good long position. It's a daily, weekly level that did get rejection today. However, bounced very nicely as support. And it was also the 382 Fibonacci from basically the start of the pump, during the last 24 hours. You can see the clear pivot low levels before the start of the major rally. You're hitting the 382, which is $71,300, plus the daily, plus the weekly, plus the VWAP. You also got the volume weighted average price. So you got, the planets aligning here with confluence to, speculate on a quick long scalp trade till you hit the next level of resistance. And in this case, you would keep it very, very simple. Just looking for that support, right? Resistance flip right there, which is also the high volume node from today, looking at the volume profile, right? It's just kind of, just level to level trading here very, very nicely for this, scalp long position. And I'm going to give a shout out to Devolt, which actually talked about this, bounce that could happen for Bitcoin in the Legends trading community, okay, where he's talking about that, possible bounce right over here on Bitcoin, basically at that weekly and, looking for higher levels overall. But when we take a look at the chart, no doubt if you are getting a reaction at this zone, which is the point of control of the, basically today's price action, you are getting a reaction at this zone. You are choppy. So it's like, if you are entering a long position, you want to take profits. We take profits based on reactions on the chart. If we would have blasted through this zone, then hey, happy days. Let's just keep on that long and not take profit till we actually hit the highs. But if you're starting to get a big major reaction at a high volume node, you just know that you need to take profit. You need to take action and take those profits. Anyway, let's go right away. Continue. Right, let's go. Let's go. Keep it up. Please chart. Okay, yeah. SLP has been looked at. Now, keep it up, mate. Love your TA. Watch you daily, says 𝗬MOS91. Hey, thank you very much for the support. I don't really get much haters and much people calling me out there. I like to call them out, and I like to share my P&L. I like to share if I did get into a loss. Okay, hey, there's a total transparency here. I don't want people to believe that I'm fake and actually calling me out there on comment section. This guy's fake. I'm going to say I'm not fake, I'm very much real and transparent, and it's fine. I'll come up on YouTube and wherever to basically share P&L, share my, trading setups, tell you where I was right, but most importantly, would tell you where I was wrong and where I had my stop loss. And, basically, yeah, I mean, there's why would I hide, right? There's nothing to hide. There's nothing to hide about, which is, anyway. Yeah, Andy, they don't deserve that you talk about them. You're amazing and you know it. Thank you very much for that insane support. Smash the like, says Market M. Thank you guys for the insane support. I absolutely love you guys. Thoughts on 𝗖𝗺𝗆𝗽. 𝗖𝗺𝗆oin is one of those projects that is going to do very well in the bull run. I will take a look at that super chat right away. I got a super chat just right now, but I got someone asking about 𝗖𝗺𝗆oin. If you want, I mean, no, we're not going to do analysis here because we are going to take some time, but 𝗖𝗺𝗆oin, yeah, it's one of those cryptos that I believe is gonna do. Wow, I got some boxes and stuff here from 2021. Some random lines on the chart. We can get them off. Do a little bit of a clear out. Yeah, basically, 𝗖𝗺𝗆oin. This one went absolutely bananas on the previous bull run, right? Going well above $200. I mean, that would be a 20x from current price levels if we were to hit all-time high. I really am a little bit in doubt, guys, about, 𝗖𝗺𝗆oin. It does look a pretty legit project. Interesting, interesting what they want to achieve, basically based on it's a data cryptocurrency. And it just had a lot of hype on the previous cycle, and I know many other altcoins did get a lot of hype on the previous cycle, and I am in doubt of this one hitting all-time high. Okay, it's just a big move to the upside. I'm not sure what 𝗖𝗺𝗆oin is right now in market cap. I'm not too sure about the tokenomics here. To be honest, there's only a fourth of the entire supply in circulation. The market cap here, went to $10 billion in 2021 in the bull run. It is currently at 4.9 billion. I mean, no doubt the roadmap is interesting. You have a lot of VCs behind this project as well. I'm in doubt that this could reach all-time high. In doubt, if you do hold a bag halfway through to all-time high, I would already consider, taking some significant profits. If this does manage to reach $120, I would really consider take some significant profits. This lower high created back in the 8th of September, of 2021. I'm in doubt. There's a lot of cryptos that just don't reach all-time high. We've seen, multiple ones in the previous cycle, these OG projects that have been since 2016, 2017, and just don't manage to reach all-time high. So if it does a 10x, be happy. Take a lot of profits, right? Profits are profits. No financial advice, obviously. This project is legit. No doubt it is going to pump. No doubt it is going to pump in the next coming months. This will get its rally. It will get its significant rally, doing a 5x, doing a 10x. In the next coming, 6, 12, 18 months, right? We're going to have to give a bit of a timeline right there. It's going to happen, guys, but a lot of the cryptos are going to pump. A lot of the cryptos are not going to hit all-time high. Many of them will, especially the good projects, L1, projects such as Avalanche. I believe Avalanche will hit all-time high. Algorand, Solana is almost there, really. It just needs another, 2.5x. But most importantly is who will take most of the profits? Who will be the guy that actually, makes significant gains and takes profits? I am one of those guys from the previous cycle that only took 25% of profits from all of the crypto, basically, except for Chainlink, and rode the 75% to the downside till today, right? I haven't sold any more. I have done during the last few months doing some quick flips, okay, and have been selling some crypto. But just so you understand, from 2021, I have, I only sold 25%. Let me get the screen here. And by the way, this is from my dog. My dog did this. I was playing with my dog and he bit me on my nose. I only sold 25% of my crypto when Bitcoin was trading at $55,000, and a lot of the altcoins were actually, you know, a lot of them did 20x, 30x. You know, VeChain was one of my best performers, doing over a 40x, you know, and I only took 25% approximately in total of the crypto profits, which was enough. It was a lot of money, but overall, the rest I rode down, and that was very painful as well to see, you know, a lot of money basically going, you know, riding it to the bear market. I just want to let you know, guys, that a lot of altcoins will not hit all-time high. So make sure, you know, if you are getting halfway through to all-time high on a lot of the cryptos, you want to take some profits, okay? Because a lot of them won't hit all-time high. And just something that I wanted to mention right there, that, you know, you want to take profits. You know, I had, you know, 𝗬𝗫 right over here. I bought significant amounts, and I'm just happy to take profits. I know this one has a high probability in taking profits, and I'll go through the comment section right away in just a few minutes. But you know, it's super important, guys, for anybody that is investing, or, you know, investors out there, also traders, also investors. You know, I've been buying 𝗬𝗫s like crazy here, you know, during 2022 and 2023 here at this $20, $15, $20, $25 range. And you got a really nice average price of $20, right, approximately. And did it, you know, about a 5x, you know, during the last, you know, during these pumps in December. I sold half of my 𝗬𝗫s. I sold half of my 𝗬𝗫s here. You know, just in between $100 and $90. I was happy with the gains, right? Very happy with the gains right there with this pump. I believe that this one might hit all-time high. You know, I think there is a high chance, but, you know, gains are gains, right? And I only sold half of it, and I'm riding the other 50% to see if we are going to hit all-time high. Anyway, just a little tip right there. 𝗬𝗫s, you know, being a really pretty nice in profits. Thanks, Andy, for the TA. Derek, you're very welcome, my man. Let's go. The planets aligning eclipse tonight. Yeah, I've been hearing about this. What's going on about this eclipse? Or is there anything happening tonight? What's going on? Moonboot Boy, thanks for joining. Thanks for the support. 407 watching. A bit less now. 125 likes, guys. Make sure to destroy the like button. Let's go through the super chat. I got a super chat here from 𝗕𝗏, please. 𝗕𝗏. 𝗵𝗏, 𝗕𝗏. Let's take a look at 𝗕𝗏. What is this? Come on. And then we're going to focus on, oh, this is up 50%. This has got like a treble on 𝗕𝗏. What is this? Oh my goodness. This has to be some kind of meme coin. This has to be some kind of meme coin, and it's up quite a lot. Oh, it got a big pump and dump here during the last few days. Stay cautious with this. Stay very cautious. Oh, this is very dodgy. Dodgy. Low cap. Very low cap. Very low cap. You know, this is, yeah. Not much I can say about this. The Bitcoin of meme coins. Oh my goodness. 𝗕𝗏. Oh my goodness. Look at the website. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The you know, the prize for the most meme website has to go to these guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we ain't gonna take a look at this. I'm sorry. Even though, thank you very much for the super chat, but what is this? My goodness. Yeah, complete meme coin. As you can see, you cannot take this serious. This is a total gamble to see what could happen. This is a pump and dump. You can see the last few days it has been a pump and a dump. You know, there's not much to say. It's up 60% today, even though, yeah, stay extremely cautious with these altcoins. This is a complete gamble. This is, you know, do you want to take do you want to take a shot on it? You know, be my guest. But, you know, yeah, we ain't taking a look at this on the charts. Let's go continue through the comment section. Reddit have a token. Where can I buy it? 34 minutes till eclipse. 34 minutes till eclipse. Oh my goodness. We are going to take a look at that. I should be finishing the live stream. You know, is there going to be eclipse today? Are you serious? I'm not aware of that. Eclipse tonight. I've seen actually a few people over Pacific Ocean as millions. Okay, what was it? Is it it's a sun eclipse? All right, cool. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. Oh, yeah, but it has to be on Pacific Ocean. Okay, so yeah, we are not going to able. People in Europe and in Middle East are not going to be able to take a look at this sun eclipse by the looks of things. Anyway, whoever can do, then absolutely wonderful. Let's take a look here at the super chat of DMOS91. Could you take a look at Polymatic? I think it has a lot of room to grow once the ZK narrative hits. Same with Mina. Now, I'm bullish on Mina. I do hold some Mina protocol in my portfolio. Thanks again for your TA, DMOS91. You're very much welcome. We're getting Bitcoin getting a drop at the moment. You know what would be interesting? Claiming the lows of today right there. We got the daily and the weekly that wants to hold as support a little bit. I would prefer this low to be taken and then get a recovery. I would take a look at this right away, guys. But let's see if we do take that low, because I would be interested in getting into a scalp long. I would take a look at Polymatic right away, and I would get into that scalp long here on 𝗬�UE, of course. 𝗬�UE, my second most favorite crypto trading platform for scalps. Bybit being the number one for swing trades, day trades, a bit more day trading and swing trading. I did get into a scalp short position on Bybit today, but mainly I do use 𝗬�UE, guys. You do have a great bonus down below in the description from my two most legit platforms. Obviously, Bybit being the number one, the most respected crypto platform out there. You get 20% fee reduction, okay, on Bybit. But if you don't want to do KYC or you're restricted, 𝗬�UE is no KYC. So just an email and a password. You have an insane bonus down below. Okay, it's the second link, so you can trade on 𝗬�UE. Let's see if we do get a little bit of a move here. If I don't get distracted, it would be nice. It would be nice. I mean, it's a bit of an aggressive long here, where at the moment, a bit aggressive. It would be nice to claim these lows. What I would want to see right now to get into this long, even though I am aware of the price bouncing from this level, potentially to come back up to the highs, would be claiming the lows right over here. I mean, a local swing failure pattern is acceptable, but what would be even better is get back above the daily, weekly level. This is a daily and a weekly just being tested right now. We did get a bounce, a wick down beneath would be the ideal, and then back above. Then I would be happy to jump into a long position. Swing failure pattern would be a little bit aggressive, but it doesn't look too bad. Anyway, let's go through the super chat right now with Polygon-matic, even though it does look like Bitcoin wants to test that low. Let's go with Matic right away. Polygon-matic obviously is very, for me, as a project that is going to hit all-time high. That is obviously my personal opinion. That is what I think. Polygon-matic, extremely important L2 solution for the Ethereum network, has a lot of room to grow. The thing about Polygon-matic right now, yeah, no doubt it is lagging behind. It is lagging behind. This high over here at $1.56 is going to be taken at some point. That is where we do have the point of control. Could it create a swing failure pattern on the short time, basically on the lower time frames right there, get a decent pullback? No doubt it's going to be hit. Would I see this? I mean, this is bullish price action, no doubt. You got a possible 1-2-1-2 right there, and then another move to the upside. This Matic, yeah, no doubt Matic is bullish. Matic is in a bullish structure right there of higher lows, and you can consider this as a 1-2-1-2, and then you're going to get a nice move to the upside in the next coming days. Matic, I'm not sure if you want to trade this or you are buying Matic for the long term. Matic for me is one of those altcoins basically, and it's super important. It's basically an L2 for the Ethereum network, and no doubt it's going to hit all-time high. I mean, no doubt for me, right? Of course, it could probably not reach all-time high in this bull run and then start correcting down, right? But you know, very, very likely, at least it's going to hit it once. And no doubt, all-time high is always a good zone to take profit. It would only be about a 3x from current price levels, which is, it's pretty good. A 3x is a 3x. So if you are looking to accumulate Matic, no doubt that this area is great for accumulation. You know, very, very well good for accumulation still, before this starts, you know, rocketing potentially in the next coming months. Price action is bullish. The structure is bullish. It's looking pretty good. You know, I do see this as bullish momentum. It's probably just going to get some choppy price action maybe for the next coming days, even weeks. But then overall, it's going to kick off and start, you know, hitting the highs, you know, and get into that bullish, very strong bullish momentum, just like we did here back in February, right? Going from 73 cents all the way up to $1.25. You know, this is just bullish. This zone over here, either for swing long positions, you know, just very low leverage, or just for buying, accumulating at this area, you know, in between 80 and 90 cent. It's just absolutely golden. You know, it's a really golden zone here to accumulate for the near future, right? This is what I think. We're just testing that daily and that weekly. It would be nice. You know, no doubt that this is a bouncing zone, but I would prefer a sweep of the low to jump into this long. You know, if you're putting a stop loss beneath this low, or you're putting a stop loss much lower, it's just basically not having good risk management, right? Because a lot of people might think, why do you put your stop loss? If I wouldn't have put my stop loss today at this short position, okay, that I entered here and stop loss was here above the wick, you know, and you might think, why put a stop loss above the highs, right? If you're going to get stopped out and the price is going to reverse. Or, you know, why not put it higher? And then you know, this is not good risk management, right? If you put your stop loss, you know, further away, yeah, of course you do have a chance in not getting your stop loss hit. But if it gets hit, you're getting into a massive loss, right? It's just, it's pretty clear, right? And, you know, like I would say, you need to think like a market maker, right, as well. You know, if I enter a long position right now, you know, we've got a daily, a weekly, you're getting a good reaction, you're getting a bit of a bounce. You might think, oh, I'm going to FOMO in right now because that daily, weekly is getting, you know, it's getting a reaction. We are getting a bounce. So you get into the long position right over here, right? And then, you know, where is your stop loss most importantly? Well, you know, you would arguably discuss beneath this low, right? Because if you're not having a stop loss beneath this low, I don't know where you're having a stop loss. You know, you're basically not managing risk if you're basically going much further down. So you might think, okay, most of the people are going to put stop loss beneath this low. So you got a probability that price will just wick down, and then after stopping everybody out, getting the recovery potentially to hit these lower highs. So you need to think as in, okay, well, how can I use this for a trading strategy? And it's basically swing failure pattern. It's like a liquidity grab, stop loss, and then you jump into the trade, right? So this is why remaining patient, and this could bounce from this area, and it comes all the way up here. But the thing about longing right there is just the risk management, right? If you're putting your stop loss here, you're kind of asking for it. You're asking for it. If it's too far away, then, you know, you're just getting into a big major loss that is unnecessary. So you just want to remain patient here, right? But in the case of my, you know, trade here, the setup that I would be looking for is a claim of the low, right? This pivot low that was formed today. Boom, get that wick, obviously not too aggressive, and then possibly look for the long position to manage risk very well, and understanding that the price could recover after forming that double bottom, right? Anyway, Polygon Matic looking pretty good. You know, it is in an uptrend, higher low support. It's looking bullish, looking pretty good, to be honest. It's not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. I do see this as bullish market structure. You know, it's just for the last few months, it's just been lagging behind. We've got Ethereum hitting the highs here from February of 2023, Bitcoin hitting all-time high. A lot of the, you know, high cap altcoins such as Avalanche, Solana have been doing very, very well. And you like, you know, what's the matter with Matic, you know, Polygon Matic? You know, there's a lot of development behind. Roadmap still looks very good. As you do say, the ZK narrative, you know, it hits same with Mina. You know, I think Matic is you know, on the move here. It's going to be on the move for in the next coming months. It is very much lagging behind. It's a solid project, and it's just a matter of time that it is going to start rocketing. Mina protocol is one that I added lately, and yeah, this is just it's an insane project. I know it double topped very drastically. It's not looking too great. You're kind of losing momentum, but I think this is the best zone to reaccumulate. I have been buying during the last few weeks. I am in a slight loss here, to be honest. I'm in a slight loss from the bags that I bought. You know, I would be happy if it dropped beneath $1 to reaccumulate more Mina protocol. You know, if you do get into a very you know, very dodgy downtrend in the next coming months, I would just be happy to accumulate at, you know, 90 cents, 80 cents. And you know, I do believe that this one is, you know, going to absolutely rocket. Will hit all-time high, you know, which is above $7, you know, almost $6, yeah, $6.70. You know, looking for a 5-6x on this one. Hit all-time high basically in the next, you know, 1 to 2 years, give or take. Anyway, let's go continue here. I got thanks for the super chat here, Clayton. You make sure to write something. Can you look at Rari and maybe Riot if you have time? Yeah, absolutely. 𝗕𝗫𝘆, how are you doing, my man? I did see you. You were on a live stream. You know, you were in a live stream, guys. If you don't know 𝗕𝗫𝘆, go and check him out. He does insane technical analysis. I've been giving you a shout out here, 𝗕𝗫𝘆, on this prediction because I was saying to the community that today I did get stopped out. I was sharing here the P&L. I was sharing, you know, people, hey, I do get stopped out as well. Lost a few $100s here on a trade setup in the Legends community live. And you came with just a basic scenario that could have happened, which is basically the price retracing to that weekly daily level at 71,300 and get a bounce. Obviously, you know, you are looking for, you know, highs to be taken, but overall, this is where we have been getting the bounce here during the last, you know, few hours, right? This is where we are holding. This did get a bounce of $600. So shout out to you, 𝗕𝗫𝘆, on that analysis. Let's take a look at I've got another super chat here. Right, 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽 again here. They've updated the website. Crypto Banter already said he has a bag of 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽 too. Wow, let's take a look at that right away. 𝗖𝗿𝗆𝗆𝘆𝗽, Sonic Goat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, what can we say about this? This has been pumping pretty nicely. It's, you know, during the last few days. Just stay cautious with this. This is available on 𝗖𝗆𝐶. There is quite a lot of volume here on 𝗖𝗆𝐶 for this crypto altcoin. Do your own research. This has to be a meme coin. Sonic Goat, welcome to that. No more hedgehog. Oh yeah, I remember this. There's a classic, you know, Sathan. I'm not sure if you are part of this. You know, this is a classic, you know. Put a super chat here so you can talk about my crypto or the crypto that I'm involved in. Stay cautious with Sonic Goat. You know, you got a purple goat here and this website. You know the deal, guys. You know, this could 100x or it could go to 0. You know, it's just what can I say? We've got Crypto Banter. I mean, I know many different I'm not saying that he has, but many different, influencers, they do get into some cryptos and talk about buying them, and then they dump, right? I know many have been getting into big issues because of that. I do not want to stain the reputation of, myself. I'm legit. I want to be humble and good with the community. So if I do talk about something, I'm always going to say, be cautious. I'm going to talk about the ones that I have been buying, such as Mina protocol. I strongly believe in this one. This is going to make, very strong gains. This is what I believe. I bought some. Do you want to buy some? Obviously do your own research. And talking about this crypto, I can already say, hey, this could make you huge gains, or it can just you can basically lose all your money. To be honest, I have no idea, but this is just, meme coins can make you rich overnight, right? They can, will this be one of them? I have no idea. Just stay cautious with this. I don't even need to take a look at white paper or anything, just by looking at this. It's just like, just be careful. Be careful with these kind of cryptos. Let's go continue right away and take a look at 𝗬𝗨 for Clayton. 𝗬𝗨 is Rarible, if I'm not mistaken. 𝗬𝗨 is, it's that website for NFTs, if I'm not. This one's doing pretty good. This one's pumping. Yeah, 𝗬𝗨 is where you can buy and sell NFTs. I remember this one from the previous bull run. Enables the future of NFTs infrastructure. Yeah, I'm not sure what they have changed, but it is whatever they are doing for their roadmap, and whatever they're doing something good, because the price is gaining very strong momentum during the last few weeks. There's really not much I can chart about this. This is just basically testing some, crucial lower highs. This is a mid-low, more of a low cap crypto if it's below 100 million. This is basically just testing these crucial highs that, we kind of wanting to break through. There's really not much analysis to do on these coins that are just a pump and dump, right? Massive sideways formation here for many months, over 2 years actually. It's gaining momentum. The next pullback for these altcoins, in this case Ferrari, not Ferrari, is going to be a major opportunity. By the looks of things, there's not too many legit marketplaces for NFTs. Obviously, I know what's the name right now? I know the most legit one, right? The one that you actually, the biggest marketplace for NFTs. What's it called right now? God damn it, I can't remember the name just because I don't use it. But there's one right there. I can't remember. But this has to be the second or the third one. I can't remember the most famous marketplace. Guys, give us a let me know right away in the comment section. Where is which is the website where the most legit one, the largest one where you buy and sell NFTs basically? Let me know in the comment section, because this is driving me nuts at the moment. But I know 𝗬𝗨 is one of them as well. Ferrari. I know. Let me know right away which one it is. This is driving me nuts, and I'm not going to continue until I know that, OpenSea, there we go. Thank you very much. OpenSea, yes, you have it, legends. Thank you. Oh my goodness. When you know something and it's just on the tip of your tongue. OpenSea. And 𝗬𝗨 has to be, the second or third, best OpenSea blur. Yes, thank you guys. Yeah, there we have it. 𝗬𝗨 has to be, a legit one. And I think this one, obviously, I'm not too sure about the roadmap and what they are achieving during 2024. But it seems like they do have some some good stuff going on. You know, the price is getting a reaction based on whatever they are doing. It's one of the only legit marketplaces for NFTs. So, you know, followed by OpenSea. So I think this one can do very, very well on the bull run. For technical analysis, you know the deal, right? You know, technical analysis, there's really not much to analyze. I can only say, as this is one of the only good, you know, places where to buy and sell NFTs, it will do well once we have an NFT hype again. And if it does pull back and rejects from this high, it's just going to bring a great opportunity till the proper bull run starts kicking off, you know, by the end of the year, beginning of 2025. So any pullbacks from this point, you know, on Rareable basically, I think it's just going to be a great opportunity, right? It's like the disbelief rally. And then, you know, if you do get corrective move during the next coming weeks and months, then you are going to see that, you know, great opportunity on this one. Andy, thank you so much for your TA. I watch as much as I can and I have learned a lot from you. Again, thank you so much for what you do, says Destash. Hey, thank you very much for that kind comment. That is absolutely amazing. You know, very, very much appreciated. You know, these kind comments is what keeps me going here, you know, educating and, you know, basically teaching the people how to trade, right? Trading is very, very complex. You know, I myself got into a loss. I got into a very bad trade. It was actually a bad trade, you know, and something that I mentioned in the Legends community. And I'm happy to accept, because sometimes, you know, like I was mentioning with Devault the other day, sometimes you get in the zone and you're like, you're an absolute master in trading, right? And this could go on for a couple of weeks or several weeks, right? Where you're just like absolutely nailing the trades. And, you know, some days you get into a very, very bad decision, right? Of a short position. And this was a very bad one. You know, once I got stopped out, it's like, you know, there was, you know, my reasons to get in, right? Bearish CVD divergence, back test of this local swing failure pattern. You're hitting the 618, 78 with that wick. You know that you got bearish CVD. You know that this low can be claimed. My risk management is in place. It always is. And it doesn't matter to get stopped out. But, you know, then looking at it, once I got stopped out, I was like, this was actually not the best trade to take, right? But most importantly is managing risk, right? You want to end up in a small loss, right? It doesn't matter if the trade was bad or wrong. You know, your risk management is what is most important. So if I lose a few $100s on a scalp trade, it doesn't matter, right? You know, overall, you want to make those gains during the, you know, weeks and months. And, you know, today was a bad day. Today was just a bad trade. That's all. Okay. And I wanted to inform that, you know, today was not Monday. The week hasn't started too well. Last week was very good. And today, Monday, hasn't started off that good. So it is what it is. Need some sleep, need some more analysis. Isn't Rari Mark Cuban's? I am not too sure about that, but I have seen Mark Cuban talk about Rari in the past. Rari or Rari, how do you say it? Rarible. Right. I appreciate the content on this channel much better than many other channels. They are only nonsense. Wow, thank you very much, David Douglas. Well, I hope, you know, let's end up with a bit of technical analysis here and keep it education, because I'm just reading the comments and doing a bit of nonsense myself. You know, I have a feeling that the last 10 minutes has just not been very educational. So anyway, let's go through right away on, you know, what is happening with the price of Bitcoin and what would be a sign of weakness, because, you know, we have broken out this symmetrical triangle. We have broken out above the lower highs here from March and the 1st of April, where we do have a daily and a weekly level. For anybody that is not aware what a daily and a weekly level is, it's the weird, you know, daily is a close and open that has not been tested right before, right? So you can see that daily close right there on the 31st of March and the 1st of April, you have the open, and then the next day you have the candle opening here, right, well below the close and open. So you've got a daily level. You also have a weekly level. Basically, with yesterday's close, you had the weekly close of the end of March and the first week of April, right? And basically this is the level which is dancing around right now, right? This is this green horizontal line, and I'm actually going to get the daily level off the way because weekly levels are they're stronger, right? So that weekly daily, right, we can just put weekly plus daily right there, so you just understand that this is the level that we are trying to hold on the lower time frames. This is basically the reason why we're holding. This is probably going to bounce and come all the way up to these highs. I explained that this is it's a difficult decision for a long position, because what I would want to see personally for myself and my style of trading is claiming that low, right, and then getting recovered, and then looking for that long trade. However, this is a massive support. You got the VWAP, which is the volume weighted average price. You got that weekly daily level that has been proven to be resistance today. As you can see with this price action, this is holding very nicely as support. And this is, for me, like I say, there's two options. You either bounce right now from here and claim the highs very likely, or you come down, claim the lows, and then bounce up here. Very, very obviously I prefer claiming lows, right? Because then that this is a stop loss of event, and then you're getting above the level, and then you're looking for the long. So overall, what would be a sign of weakness right now in the next coming minutes? Well, obviously, it would be a loss of the weekly level. If you do lose this level, not creating a wick and a recovery, okay? So if you do have a little bit of price action, just basically $100 or even $200 dropping beneath the level here, it's not going to be enough to believe that it's a sign of weakness. I would want to see a red candle here of volume and a big significant move here of round about $500, $600. Then you will know, like, oh wow, this looks quite aggressive. Obviously this would not be a zone to short, because obviously this is part of a retracement and you could be getting a significant bounce up. However, I would be looking at this weekly daily level to act at least once as resistance. You might just get a pullback down close to the lows, and then you may create a double bottom. You're forming a little bit of a wedgie structure right over here, right, a channel, and then you're getting a massive recovery and a breakout. But overall, that level would be a resistance zone, maybe on the lower, just slight quick resistance for a little scalp, potentially to aim to the lows or the 618 Fibonacci from that move. You want to be paying attention, because this is no doubt in bullish structure. We're possibly looking for the highs to be taken in between today and tomorrow again. So no doubt we need to remember that we are in a very strong bullish momentum trend. Speculating that this is a fake out of the symmetrical triangle, it's just pure speculation, right? It's speculation that this is a fake out. So far, price action is strong. There hasn't been usually in a fake out, you would want to see the price action move down very, very quickly. Just a few hours after we are holding this range, we are maintaining. So you're losing probabilities here for this to be a fake out. So one scenario here that is going to be interesting is, you have a proven level of resistance that if you break down, it can be resistance, but I would be paying attention to a possible double bottom breakout here, and then something like this, right, where you are looking for a bit of a channel, a little bit of a wedge. Look for double bottoms. This would be a little bit of a sign of weakness, but I think this sign of weakness could end up in a double bottom, just purely based on the macro trend that we've got. Trend is very bullish. The breakout looks pretty solid. Is this going to roll down from here? We've always got that risk. But with the trend is bullish, retracements are being bought back up. If we were to lose this weekly daily level that we are holding as support, look for a possible resistance only if we get a solid breakdown. look for a double bottom, because I think that, you know, basically this could only just be a pullback. I mean, price is pumping at the moment, but this could only just be a pullback from the pumps that we've had, you know, during the last 24 hours. You might just retrace down to the 50% Fibonacci. You've hit the 382 right now in confluence with the weekly VWAP. I mean, this was actually not a, was a pretty good longing zone. The VWAP, you know, right there, you got one bounce here. This one was a little bit difficult, because usually when you come back down, you are looking for that, you know, reclaim of the lows. So this was really not an easy long decision. You know, I prefer to wait for the lows to be hit and the reclaim, and then you're looking possibly for the long, right, in a kind of a wedgie structured channel. But reclaim the levels right there that you've lost as support again, and look for the long, right? That's what I would be looking here for a scenario, legends. If you solidly break down and you're just moving down here and just, you know, basically getting resistance and moving to lower levels, no double bottom, no reclaim of levels, you know the deal, right? You know the deal. Make sure to react as, you know, at certain levels. So, yeah. So yeah, make sure to, that's something that I would be looking at here anyway, guys. It's something that I would be looking at more internally, right? Pure education, just some scalping levels, a loss of the weekly with high volume. You were likely going to get one resistance, one rejection. Make sure to look for a possible double bottom right there, as you are in a big major uptrend. You know, would be looking for those double bottoms here. This would possibly only be a corrective move, and a confirmation here of this being bullish again would be reclaiming that weekly daily level, right? If you reclaim that level, that would definitely be a sign of strength right there, and would just be looking for a higher low and looking for the highs to possibly be taken again. Legends, thank you very much for joining the live stream. I will be back with more. I can see Jackie Wood, my mother here, always giving insane support. 𝗬𝗫𝘃𝗵𝗫, Aditya, moderators, always giving a lot of strength here in the comment section. Thank you very much, everybody. Very much appreciated. Make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe to the channel. You have the best deals for those exchanges down below. Okay, you got Bybit and 𝗲𝗀. You got the best on-off ramp out there to change your crypto into euro, which is the K app, and the debit card is coming very, very soon. The crypto debit card, so you can spend your crypto profits, legends. Check it out. You've got the link down below as well. Thank you very much for the support. Stay safe with your trading, and I will see you in the next one.